Hi, this is 5-Minute Meals with Chef Imoteda of Heels in the Kitchen. Heels in the Kitchen is a food service company that provides gourmet meals for everyday Nigerians, and we work a lot with Nigerian ingredients that are easy to get and accessible to pretty much everybody. We provide private chef services, and we're also shooting a TV show, yay, TV show, that you'll be able to watch soon on DSTV. All right, now we all know how crazy it can be to work and live in Nigeria, where you have to run off to work, wake up really early, deal with fuel scarcity, if there's fuel scarcity, traffic, no light, so you have to go somewhere to a friend's house to iron. But somehow, in the midst of all of this, you still have to eat food. So what I'm gonna do today is share with you little tips and tricks that will help you be able to create your meals very quickly so that you don't have to take too much time out of your schedule to feed. Now, one of my favorite things to do is to actually pre-prep. Call it pre-prepping because what I'm doing is I take a day, maybe a Saturday or a Sunday, a day that's really chill for me and I'm not in a hurry to do anything, and I make a whole bunch of things ahead of time. So I'll cook a big pot of rice, I will do up a big pot of millet and just store that in the fridge so that I always have something to just add something to, so that during the week I can make sure that I'm eating dinner at least every single day. And I'll also chop up some carrots, have some cabbage already chopped, so that I have those things ready to go and I can throw into a quick stir fry. And I'm gonna show you a stir fry today actually. Stir fries are really easy. They tend to be very nutritious because you use a lot of vegetables and proteins. And it's just something that you can throw together in 5 minutes and you don't have to take too much time to create them, especially if you already have your millet or your rice already pre-cooked. Something else that I also make a lot so that I can just heat it up and go is soups. One of my favorite soups is carrot and onion soup. So basically, I will just chop up a bunch of carrots, chop up a bunch of onions and throw them in a pot. Fry them for a little bit until they get slightly soft and add about 1 liter of stock. Let that cook for 30 minutes and then throw that into a blender. Package it in small little bowls so that you always have a bowl that you can grab out of the fridge, put into the microwave and warm up before you go to work or when you come back from work and you're exhausted from having to deal with traffic. Also, smoothies are a really great way to save time. You can chop up your fruits. If you want a frozen smoothie, you can chop up your fruits on the weekend and throw it into the freezer. And then you just take your frozen fruits, throw it into a blender, add a little bit of yogurt, some honey if you want it a little sweeter, a little bit of water if you're not a yogurt person, blend it all together and you can toss that in a cup and take it with you. And it's a whole, nutritious meal. Throw in some oats if you want something breakfasty. Basically, you have breakfast in a cup. The last thing that I do when I really need to do a quick meal is a salad, because salads are extremely easy. You just toss your leaves in a bowl and top it with whatever you want. So my favorite salad is rocket and lettuce leaves, and on top of that I throw some walnuts, some dried raisins, and also if I have cheese in the fridge, I'll put in some cheese. Now the main thing with salads is you want them to still be a little bit healthy because it's still a salad. So I always make my own dressing, and the dressing is really, really easy. You can make a whole bunch of it and put it in the fridge and keep it for whenever you need it. So get out a pen and write this down. You need 1 cup of olive oil, 1/4 cup of honey, 1/2 cup of balsamic vinegar. Put that into a jar with a lid and shake it. Sorry, shake it until it's, mixed together and you have a really delicious dressing that you can throw on top of all your salads. Now you can add other things. So sometimes I'll add some lemon juice into my dressing, sometimes I'll add some raspberry jam, sometimes I'll put in some fresh fruit. So you can do that and it's extremely delicious. And that 1 cup of dressing that you just made, it ends up being like 1.5 cups. Will last you a legit 2 months. And it can store in the fridge for up to 3 months. So if you don't use it that often, you'll have it there for 3 months. So yeah, you can make some soups, stir fries, smoothies, and also salads. So yeah, those are like really easy meals that you can prepare and they don't take up too much time. And all you have to do is a little prep work on the weekend. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to do a really quick stir fry. I've got my pan on here. I'm going to add some olive oil in there. Into my olive oil, I'm going to add my onion. So I've chopped up a whole onion. It's a red onion and it goes in there. And I'm going to sweat it for a little while. So I'm just going to cook that until it gets kind of translucent and it gets a little softer. And then I'm going to add in my garlic. Now you don't want to add your garlic in immediately because garlic cooks a lot faster than onion does, so it's gonna burn. I'm gonna put in about 2 teaspoons of garlic because I like a lot of garlic. And then into that, I'm going to add my chicken that has been pre-cut into strips. Alright, so all my chicken is in. And I'm just going to let that cook for about a minute or so. Okay, so you don't want your chicken to cook all the way because you don't want to end up with super dry chicken. So when you see that it's about halfway cooked, so it's turned a bit white, but there's still some translucent bits, you're going to add in the stuff that takes longer to cook. So here, that's the carrot. If you let your chicken cook all the way before you cook everything else, you're just going to end up with like really dry, hard chicken. And you want to try and keep your stir fry moving so that you don't have bits that are burnt. Alright, so give that about a minute or so, and then you're going to go in with pretty much the rest of your ingredients. Everything but your leafy greens, which is, in this case, we're using scent leaf. So in go my green peppers, my tatache, for a little bit of heat, but not too much, and also my cabbage. All of that. And now the pan is full, so you just take your time and move it gently so you don't spill everything all over your chicken. Like I just did. Look at that. I'm gonna grab that. Alright, I'm going to leave this to cook for a bit while I get a plate. In this bowl, I have some millet that I cooked earlier and it was inside the fridge, so I'm just gonna put that in my bowl and then pop it into the microwave for 30 seconds. This will be ready really soon. So while that's heating up in the microwave, I am now going to season a little bit of salt and a whole lot of black pepper. So my millet is warm, it's nice and steamy. I'm going to finish this with my scent leaf. I'm going to put in a lot. And then I'm going to give it one last mix and it is ready to eat. Alright, and this is ready. So I'm going to turn it off. Make sure I've got some chicken there. Make sure I have some carrots. Make sure I have some, oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. And then I'm just going to add a little bit more scent leaf on top. And there we have it. Some cooked millet. Very quick, 5 minutes. So the next thing I'm going to show you is how to make a really simple salad dressing. And over here I have some honey. So this is a 1/4 cup of honey. This is a 1/2 cup of balsamic vinegar, and this is 1 cup of olive oil. And I have a little mason jar here that has a lid. So I'm going to put all my ingredients into the mason jar and then just shake them up. So in goes my balsamic vinegar, and then my olive oil, and then my honey. And I'm going to just scrape that out with a spoon because honey is heavy. And now, close it. So you can do this in any jar or bowl that has a cover. Shake it. Okay, preferably like a normal person. And there you go. So it all mixes up together and you have a really, really simple but really tasty salad dressing. Now over here I have some rocket peas and I have some spinach. I'm just going to mix that together in a bowl and create a cute little salad that I'm going to top with some walnuts and some raisins. And of course, my salad dressing that I have closed extra tight for no reasons. So in goes some rocket, a little bit of spinach. So I'm going to kind of layer it so that in every forkful, you get a little bit of spinach, you get a little bit of rocket, you get a little bit of your dressing, you get a little bit of the nuts. So rocket and spinach, some raisins, some walnuts, and you can just crush these with your hand. You don't need any fancy tools. Whoops. Over here. Just crush them, toss them on the salad. I'm going to put about a tablespoon of dressing on there. Oops. There we go. And then I'm going to do another layer with some spinach. This dressing is about 25 calories per tablespoon, so you know, eat it with common sense, please sometimes. And there we have it. I'm gonna just toss in a whole walnut because aesthetics and stuff. And there is your salad. So this has been 5-Minute Meals with Chef Imoteda of Heels in the Kitchen. For these and more delicious recipes, check out our website, www.HITKitchen.com. We're also on Instagram, HITKitchenNG, Twitter, HITKitchenNG, Facebook, HITKitchenNG. We're really easy to find. Till next time, bye!